Bitch, are you bored? Are you rotting too much? Do you need a hobby? Girl, I got you. These are my most recent obsessions and hobbies, and if you've been running on that phone too much or just have no idea what to do, I got you. If you like weird nerdy shit, let me put you on. Let me put you on. Number one, starting off strong, is Vampire Knight. Now this is a manga that was released in 2004 by Matsuri Hino. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Okay, so let me explain it. If you don't read manga, I don't care, read this. This is the most angsty vampire story pretty much ever, to be honest. It is a love triangle, and the art style is the best eye candy in the world. Most of the reason that I love this series so much is just the way that it looks. Don't get me wrong, the story is amazing too, but oh my god, the fucking art style. It's so good. If you're into like spooky, dark academia, castle bats, blood, vampire vibes, biting of the neck, like sensual but also like a great plot, stuff like that, also weird as fuck, this one's for you. Oh, this one's for you. I'm genuinely fucking obsessed with Vampire Knight. I've even started taking it to the bathroom with me. Yes, I poop and read Vampire Knight at the same time. Do you have a problem? Silence from you. I'm currently on volume 6, and when I read it, I'll play some like ambient, like spooky castle music off of YouTube or something, and it just really ties the whole experience together. I've also been taking it to bed and reading it before bed instead of doom scrolling and frying my brain. So wake up, Vampire Knight, eat, sleep, repeat. Wake up, Vampire Knight, poop, Vampire Knight, eat, Vampire Knight, sleep, Vampire Knight. Okay, yes, if you've been looking for a new series, you want one that's kind of underground, maybe a little bit older, maybe a little bit angsty, maybe a little bit taboo, this one's for you. There also is an anime that's really good too, but personally I'd say watch it in the sub, not the dub. The anime is also amazing, so watch it, read it, do it. Next. My next most recent obsession has been a binder. Girl, bring back the binder. Mine literally just has lined paper in it with this little pouch full of like sticky notes and bookmarks, a notepad, even though there's already fucking paper in it anyway. Whatever. Instead of like writing on my phone or something, I just go in front of my binder. And then something in my mind will come out and I'll start writing about it, and then I have all these awesome ideas. Like, it feels like I'm in middle school again and I'm really bored in a class period and you don't have your phone, so you're just writing on paper in your binder. And that's genuinely one of the best experiences ever. I've even been drawing like angsty anime eyes just like I used to back in school before they took binders away and did mainly laptops, which is what happened at my school. I don't know if that's what happened at yours, but it's basically like having a notebook, but something about it being in a binder just makes it feel so like just the way it opens and the way that you can click the paper out. Like I don't know, there's something about it that's really nostalgic and nice, and like it gives me a lot of it like induces a lot of creativity for me somehow. I don't really know, but yeah, so instead of like using my notes app, when I have like a thought to jot down, I'll put it in here, or I'll just like draw in here. I'm trying to fucking detox off the fucking social media fucking short form content bullshit rotting in my brain all day, and this is one of the ways I've been doing that, and I've actually found it to be one of like the best parts of my life this past week. Like, instead of picking up my phone, I'll be like, I'm just gonna go look in my binder, and then I'll just like start writing or drawing or thinking or whatever, you know. Bring back a binder. Get one that you like, get your favorite color, put some paper in that bad boy, put some little things in a pouch. Like, this is so much better than an iPhone. Not even kidding. This is more stimulating than a phone. Not joking, okay? Stop rotting. Rot inside your binder, inside your mind. Let your creativity flow. Let those ideas come out. You could also decorate it all cute. I'm yet to decorate mine, but you know, the sky's the fucking limit over here. Okay, what else? And also my list that I'm reading off of is inside this binder though. My next obsession or hobby is doing oracle readings, specifically in this Myths and Mermaids Oracle of the Water deck by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I got it off Amazon. You can get it really anywhere, and the art style is genuinely gorgeous. The messages are really beautiful. The cards are large cards. Like, look, big ass cards. So if you're into like tarot readings or oracle readings, this is a deck I really recommend. Obviously you could literally there's so many fucking decks of oracle cards. You can pick any that you like, but this is just my deck of choice at the moment that I just really love. And if you don't know really what an oracle reading is, you basically have this deck of cards and each one is tied to a different message or meaning. So you can have like a question, or maybe you just want some like advice or something. You shuffle the deck until a card pops out, and then the card will have a number on it. You flip to that meaning in the little booklet, and there'll be a nice message for you. And I always find this to be really helpful and accurate and beautiful and wonderful, and it just like really helps guide me through certain situations in my life. Insightful, beautiful, spiritual. Yeah, so if you're into stuff like this and you don't have an oracle deck, girl, get an oracle deck. And if you do have an oracle deck but you want to get more to your oracle deck, you could get this oracle deck. Or actually, you don't actually have to buy anything, but this one's just really beautiful, so I thought I'd share the art. Also, I'm not being sponsored to say anything in this video. There's no promotion in this video. I'm literally showing you exactly what I'm actually genuinely obsessed with at the moment. Okay, the next item that I actually just got in the mail off of Etsy from this seller are these reusable produce bags. So you know when you go to the grocery store and you put all of your fucking produce in plastic? Yeah, so this is a kind of a way to prevent that and also not be so wasteful, and also it's cute. I've been cooking a lot, so I've been buying so much produce. So then I'm walking around the store with this basket of produce, and it's either in a plastic bag, or if I don't want to use the plastic bags, it's like touching the basket, and that like kind of grosses me out. So then I got myself one of these. I got mine off Etsy. They're these 100% cotton produce bags, and also like I feel like it's just kind of cunt like to walk around the grocery store like, excuse me, like I need apples, and everyone's like, oh my god, like, no, I'm just kidding, no one gives a fuck. But yeah, it's just romanticizing buying that produce. Whimsy, magical, lovely. Yep, so cute. My next obsession has been planting something and watching it grow. So I planted these little green onion nubs, and going outside and seeing how big they're getting every single day is like the most magical experience ever. Or my mom and I planted some basil, and I can look out my window and look how much it's growing every single day, and there's just like that dopamine hit of seeing a plant grow. It's like no other. It's like watching your baby grow up. At the moment, it's just been cute little simple things like that. In a society that's deranged and disconnected from nature, it feels really good to just look at a plant sometimes. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Nature. Tying into using those green onions in the kitchen, my next obsession lately / hobby has been cooking. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. I listen to whimsical, magical music. Sometimes I'll literally listen to Skyrim music, and I'll just like act like I voyaged through the forest for the ingredients that I'm cooking with, and now I'm like chopping them up on my iron skillet and like, you know, stuff like that. It's genuinely magical to romanticize cooking. It's like the best thing in the world. To just go in your own little zone, chop up all these veggies, follow all these instructions to a recipe, and then you get to eat it, and it tastes so good. So that's been one of my favorite things. Recently I've made like lentil soup, quinoa salad. I made this like sweet potato beef bowl thing. I don't know, it was really good though. Cookies and muffins, chia seed pudding, and overnight oats, and like whatever, like all these like little recipes and stuff. Some are way more elaborate than others, but it's just like, it's so fun to just like work hard for your food, to cook it and watch it come to life, and have to slave away at it for a couple hours, and then you get to eat it. Oh, it's literally the most satisfying experience in the world. Bring back cooking, delete DoorDash off your phone, please. Like, yeah, anyway, that's me talking to myself, because I have fallen victim to the DoorDash. The post DoorDash clarity many times. Anyway, start cooking. It's awesome. My next obsession is Japanese hyperpop. It's so good. It's so good. It's like ultimate stim music. If you love a little bit of like really stimulating, fun music, girl, you'll love Japanese hyperpop if you don't already. I'll put some of my favorite songs on the screen. Obviously, I can't play any because copyright, but it just like teleports me to a different reality. It just makes me feel like everything is awesome. Everything's awesome and beautiful and playful and fun. I love to just blast it in my headphones. It feels so good, and I absolutely love listening to like Vocaloids or people sing in Japanese just because of the way that it sounds. It's like like it's so perfectly stimulating to my brain. And that leads me into my next hobby, which is working out to Japanese hyperpop. I cannot work out unless there's a fucking high-pitched Vocaloid beat in my ear, blasting into my ear. Okay, look at this. Yeah, that's the hyperpop. That's the Hyperpop right there. Left side, not doing too well. But for me, okay, for me, that's crazy. I've never had any muscle on my arm in my whole life, but I recently started working out, like lifting weights and to Japanese Hyperpop, of course. And oh my god, like I actually have a little bit of muscle going on, which is just crazy. That's been a really cool thing to like notice myself getting a little bit stronger, because I've always been hella weak, which is not fun. It does not feel good. And I hated working out because it just felt like this like big scary world that I didn't know anything about, and that was just way too much for me, especially because I was so weak that it was just like I don't want to fucking lift weights because I can't, you know, like that defeated like but then I started and I played Notice by Mo Shop over and over and over, and now I have a bicep! Kind of a little bit. That's been really rewarding. Highly recommend. I know like the workout space can be a little bit intimidating if you've never done it before or like don't really vibe with it, but dude, that dopamine hit, that serotonin rush after working out is unlike anything else. Like people really don't lie when you tell them that you're depressed and they're like, well, do you work out, do you do physical exercise, and you're like, fuck you. But no, they're right. No, they were right. Yeah, they were right about that. Working out specifically to Japanese Hyperpop, let me put you on. And when that beat is just going over with like the cute Japanese high-pitched voice on top of it, girl, I'm unstoppable. I could do anything. I could do as many reps as I want. Okay, just trust me, okay? Just trust me on this one. Ow, fuck. Now we're gonna go into a different terrain. My next obsession has been dumb phones or flip phones. If you don't know what a dumb phone is, it's basically the opposite of a smartphone. So our smartphones are evil and they're demons, and they suck you in and they keep you addicted, and they make sure that you're never creative or have an original thought. So that's something I have been really realizing and have become really passionate about, is fuck the fucking short form content, fuck the fucking iPhone. Okay, that's like the rabbit hole that I've been down, my biggest obsession at the moment. I can't stop researching it and watching videos about it. So I've just become really obsessed with researching different kinds of dumb phones, which is basically a phone that can do things that you need it to do, like calling, texting. Some have GPS, like pictures. Some have the ability to download apps, some don't. Weather, calculator, like, you know, the basics, like back when phones were like tools that you could actually use. So I've researched so many different dumb phones, and I even bought one for myself, but don't worry, I'm making a completely separate video about this topic. Completely separate, because I'm so passionate about it. So that's gonna be in the works. I'll see you there, okay? But yeah, so I have recently become obsessed with the Kyocera. What is it called? It's like the Kyocera 902 something. I'll put it on the screen, okay? The name is a little too long for me. I bought myself that phone. It's in shipping right now, and I'm literally switching from this to that. I also just think they're really cute. Look at this phone. Look at this phone. Obviously, I'm just gonna have to show you pictures because I don't have mine in real life yet. But oh, I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed. And I can't wait to get it working and use it as my main phone. Which again, I have a whole video coming out about that very soon. So if you've also been really sick of doom scrolling and or in dire need of like getting rid of your phone addiction, like myself, and like I know most people watching this relate to, that video will be for you. If any of that resonated with you and you're interested in any of that, I like, for an obsession, I highly recommend going down the dumb phone rabbit hole on the internet. Literally just look up like dumb phone on YouTube. There's so many good videos, so many good creators who talk about it, what dumb phones are, which one they switched to, how it changed their life, things like that. Okay, so go ahead and go down that rabbit hole, okay? Genuinely. Soon I'm gonna be hanging up calls like this. Like, okay, I just have to flex. I have to flex this to you. This is my screen time the past few weeks. 5 hours. Ew, disgusting. 6 hours and 40 minutes. Disgusting. 4 hours and 54 minutes. Disgusting. Oh, 1 hour 57 minutes this week. Down 50 fucking %. Try me, ho. Try me, ho. Try me, doom scroll. Try me, you can't get to me. Yeah, that's also another reason I've been like taking this to the bathroom instead of my phone, reading this to bed instead of my phone, using a binder instead of my phone, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, I just got a little bit possessed. But dude, it's literally only been like a week of me being super conscious of my screen time and the way that I use my phone, and I feel already, it's only been 1 week, okay, I feel like a different person. Like my creative ideas are coming out really strong. I have so many weird things I write about in this binder. I'm obsessed with this series, and I've already read 6 volumes. You know, like there's just way more room for your passions and your hobbies to exist when you aren't doom rotting, scrolling, dying on the internet and just absorbing all of this content that you don't even remember. Like, why do we do that? We scroll through like hundreds and hundreds of videos a day, like and scroll through hundreds of comments a day, and we don't even remember any of it. What's the point of that? Anyway, okay. I'm literally spoiling the video that I'm gonna be posting aside from this that's completely about this topic. So let me just shut the fuck up. But yeah, anyway, that's been my most recent obsession. Next, my hummingbird feeder, or just a bird feeder in general. Mine's just a hummingbird feeder. I put one outside my window, and so far I've already seen 2 hummingbirds come visit it, and it's the most magical experience. I'll be chilling in my room, I look up and there's a hummingbird! I can't even explain. It's insane. No fucking social media bullshit can top seeing a hummingbird at your hummingbird feeder. Anyway, the last topic is seeping into this one. As you can tell, I'm really passionate about it. Yeah, you just get a little hummingbird feeder, fill it with some like sugar water, and they come. They flock to you, and you get to look at them, and it's magical. You can also just get a regular bird feeder. Those are also magical. It's one of the biggest highlights of my day is looking at the bird feeder. I'm like, oh my god, there's a fucking hummingbird! And then I have to like go tell everyone in my house, there's, and they're like, did you get a picture of it? Like, can we see it? I'm like, no. It was just there, like it was just there, and it was, you know, I shit my pants over it. But which also leads me into another obsession, which is the Merlin Bird ID app, which is kind of like Pokemon Go for birds in real life. Again, nothing I'm saying in this video is sponsored. I genuinely just like this app. You get to mark every bird that you see. These are the birds I've seen. So it's like when I see it, I come in here, I find the bird that I saw through their huge catalog of birds. That's easy to sort through because it shows you like which ones would be likely in your area and what they sound like. So many pictures of what they could look like. It's really easy to identify what your bird is, but sometimes it's not, which makes it really fun. It's like a challenge, like which one was it? I have to see it again, whatever, you know what I mean? And then you can add it to your catalog of birds. So it's like literally collecting Pokemon, but they're real. See, I have my hummingbird. Oh, yes. Where's my quail? The fuck is my quail? I have a quail. The fuck? I put a quail in here and now it's not in here. The fuck? But yeah, and then you can also convince your friends to download it. Like my brother has it too, so we'll like brag about which birds we found to each other. I'll text him. Like when I saw the hummingbird, I texted him frantically being like, I saw a fucking hummingbird and I gotta put it in my list, you know? So it's like a really fun like social activity with your family or your friends. And it's also just like really fun and rewarding. And it makes you actually look around at nature and be interested in try and see birds and not be like this. When you can look around at all these beautiful birds and then there's like this indicator of all the ones that you saw that you can like collect. You know, so a bird feeder / this bird app have also been one of my recent hobbies, bird watching. It's way more fun than it sounds. It's fucking awesome, actually. Like this one's a little more sick and rare in my area, and like I have it, so it's like, yeah, I have the fucking, what is this called? California quail. Do you? Kind of, yeah, anyway. Yeah. Oh, you got a magpie? Same. Morning dove? Rookie. You can pin the exact location you saw the bird to and then label the location. So it's like my location here is like home or like my brother's house or the park, like whatever. You can like label it whatever the fuck you want where you saw the bird. So that's also really nice. Anyway, again, not fucking sponsored. I am not sponsored to say any of this. I'm not getting a fucking dime for recommending any of this. I am dead ass about that app. Next, vision boards. Okay, so if you're kind of like a crafty person or you believe in like manifestation or just like visualizing what you want for your future and like stuff like that, a vision board is so fun. I made one literally with Sharpie, and then now I'm making a more detailed one with my best friend with like cute paper and pens and tape and stuff. But you can literally just do it with a marker and a piece of paper, and you basically just like write down stuff that you're either wanting to achieve, like your manifestations and like what you desire, or like things that you really truly believe in, or like quotes that are really meaningful to you. Whatever comes out onto the vision board. Okay, that was really fun. My mom actually recommended doing it and I was like, what? And then I sat down and did it and I was like, this is awesome. So yeah, shoot for the stars. Like on mine, I wrote 1 million subscribers in the middle of it, like something crazy you want to achieve that might seem super unrealistic, write it down anyway, kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's been a pretty fun activity. And you can also, if you want to be extra, you can like put a bunch of stickers and like print out cute pictures. And also it doesn't even have to be a vision board for like what you want in manifestations. It can be like a Miku themed like scrapbook board, you know, like just shit like that. Give me whatever you want, babe. It can be whatever you want, whatever fulfills you in your heart, okay? And then my last hobby or obsession that actually isn't recent, is a very common occurring thing, especially on my channel, is thrifting. I love a good thrift. I love going to the thrift store. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, I go to the thrift store. Sometimes I don't even find anything, I just go. I just want to look through all this junk, basically. I just want to look through all of it and see if I could find a gem. Like the other day I went and the only thing I found was this like little kitty charm. That's the only thing I found, and it was worth it. It's like going and scavenging, and sometimes you come out with something and sometimes you don't. Just like picking through everything, and also just not being wasteful. Like if it's like when you're about to like order something on Amazon, ask yourself, can I thrift this? Most of the time the answer is yes. First of all, good for you because you save money, and second of all, good for the planet because we already have way too much shit. Like, girl, have you seen the landfills? Have you seen the ocean? Like, like we're just a fucking parasite on this fucking earth, but at least you can feel like you're kind of doing something. And it's also just really fun to go to the thrift store and look through everything and come out with a one-of-a-kind item that wasn't mass-produced and sold in bulk, at least not at the moment that you found it. That probably was what happened like 5 or 10 years before it was put in the thrift store. But yeah, you know what I mean. And I just love my room being filled with things that I thrifted because I know that they came out of my little hunts, my little scavenges at the store. Yes, these are all the things I found, like a little crow. And you never know what you're gonna come out with. Like sometimes I go in to find a PJ t-shirt, and then I come out with a cute little kitty cat charm like I showed you. Or you come across a whole bag of like your favorite collector's item in the whole world, and it's $3.99 instead of fucking $200 on eBay kind of thing. You know what I mean? There's so many little pockets of joy to find at the thrift store. Yeah. So yes, that completes my list of my most recent obsessions and hobbies, and I really hope one of them stuck out to you and you're gonna kind of incorporate them into your life and what you're doing. And my main suggestion, because almost all of these have come from getting off my phone. Like, I'm sick of that thing, like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love creating content, I love social media, I love making YouTube videos, obviously it's my job, but I just mean like the kind of content like TikTok and Instagram reels that keep you like a zombie to your phone, like I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of that shit. I'm sick of that shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Who's with me? Who's with me? Fuck our fucking iPhones or smartphones or whatever. Fuck it. Anyway, yeah, that just keeps wanting to come out. But like I said, a whole video will come out on that in a couple days. Anyways, get creative, embrace your interests, do shit that makes you happy, fuck everything else. Okay, love you. See you next time. Bye.